Hello again, this is MrDerpinati. Today is week 4. We are hitting 1 month nearly for learning the Telly bridge, and we're going to start off the video by analyzing some. We're going to start off this video by analyzing how professional Telly bridges Telly bridge, and depending on if I get permission from addicteds, the next part of the video might not be. You might not see the next part of the video. So, yeah. So here is the analysis of addicted is Telly's. So I can hopefully mimic that and become good. So here we have Addicted's channel. I should probably go in the videos. Right, this one does seem good since there's lots of Tellys. Okay, so let's go playback speed 0.25, full screen. Okay, so jump at the edge of the block. About 3 blocks. That's a 5-block Telly. 3 blocks, drag down. Edge of the block. Yeah, so it's the same thing. So the crosshair aims at the edge of the block, then it drags down, jumps on the 3rd block, places 1 block on top, places 2 more. That's a 5-block Telly. Yeah, he's generally not looking up. They're all looking like at approximately the same height. Yeah, sometimes he's getting the block at the top. That adds an extra tick, but that doesn't really matter since it's only the first block that adds like 0.05 seconds. Was that a 6? I didn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that was 5. Okay. Okay, and then he misses that. And then it's keystrokes up here. So for extra speed, he does both W and A or D. He presses that, so when turning, he continues his momentum by pressing the key that in the direction he's facing sideways. That makes sense. So in my case, that would be A. So he holds D when he's jumping, and then I would let go, but he holds A to cancel out the D. Yeah, so he's basically holding D the whole time. He does not let go of the strafe key. And he presses A and S instead. So that like preserves his momentum, I think. Yeah, he jumps 3 blocks, then he places the blocks. Is this the one he messes up on? No. Yeah, and that one was aiming down too much, I think. Let's watch this one more time. Yeah, so he doesn't look up at all. He is always aiming at approximately the block there. He is always holding the D. I need to see how he starts. He turns to the side, holds D, and just doesn't let go of it anymore. Yeah, that probably will work. I should probably try and learn that. Yeah, he's timing his space bar, but he's letting go. That way, no. Yeah. So for the second jump, so like the jitter bridge kind of bit here, he holds it and then he lets go and jumps. Yeah. So aiming is Okay, so back to Minecraft. I got kicked for being AFK. So the key takeaway is 3 blocks, then turn, place 3 blocks, 2 blocks, and then just keep I don't like this. This feels weird. Yeah, I don't really like holding down A and D. That feels weird for me. So if Addicted does not give me permission to use his clips, basically the key takeaways was he kept holding his he kept holding his strafe key, which in his case was D rather, and then he literally just does not let go of A, and I guess so 3 blocks then turns, and yeah I don't like holding all of these. It feels weird for me. But yeah, so just holding S should be fine, and then tapping W and A and W when I can. So 8 minutes has passed. I am just going to count that as time started. So let's start practicing. Oh yeah, one thing. Some person yesterday in my stream, do I say obviously Quake or just Quake? But basically Quake, yeah, he tried helping me. I mean, it worked. So thank you. Big shout out to him. His link to his video, not video, his channel should be in the description. Hopefully, if I remember to. Also, Addicted's the video I watched by Addicted's that I analyzed will also be in the description in case that in case there are, in case he doesn't let me use his clip. So that right there would be a good Telly, even though I failed the 5 block. That would have been a good Telly. So because like I jumped 3 blocks then turned. A lot of the times I turned too early, and yeah, I mean, people have been telling me that, and those are also too early. That was good, but like I didn't know how late it had to be, but until yesterday, when Quake actually told me which ones were good, because there's like the problem with just me learning Telly by myself is that I don't know when I do it correct and when I do it wrong, because I am not experienced in Telly bridging. So now that I have analysed Addicted's video, I think there are like 3 or 4 main components to Telly bridging. First of all is the jump. You need to make like a 3-4 block jump, and then the aiming, which you turn at the 3rd block, and when you go down, the keystrokes for turning and stuff, and then the dragging. Sometimes I don't long drag enough, so I'm not getting the full 5 blocks. I'm falling at the 4th block. If that makes sense. Which is basically what Connected Tutorial is. So I did criticize Connected Tutorial for being quite vague, and I still think it is relatively vague, but after getting slightly better, I think I'm still bad, but like after slightly better, I think I get the basics now, since like the Connected Tutorial was just the basics. Since most of this is just practicing for yourself and getting the correct feel. Like that was a 5 block Telly, but I failed the jump. Part of the reason why I can't drag is my own fault for adding tape to the game. Like I said on stream, adding tape is like giving your mouse drugs. Like once you add tape, you can't stop adding tape, otherwise you can't drag. like a lot of the time I realize that my technique is not accurate. Like that's not only with Telly bridging, it's like with most things I learnt. Like piano, for example, the way you're supposed to like put your hand on the piano, I'm pretty sure my technique is still very inaccurate at the moment, and that hinders me from playing fast things. And I think only recently have I, that was too early, only recently have I kind of corrected that. But with violin, it's still terrible technique, and I'm still trash at violin. So, yeah, technique, like correct technique is definitely a good thing to correct before actually learning more things. Because the deeper you go into like a subject, the harder it is, and the longer it will take to correct. We are approaching the halfway point now, and one thing that I realize I do a lot is I forget that I need to turn later. Like I forget what I need to do to improve. I just so that's the hour. I would say I probably have improved from yesterday and previous days. Uh, yeah, so but at the moment I can't concentrate because I'm getting sexually harassed in the chat. Um, yeah, so that's another episode. This is week 4. I kind of lost how to do it now, mainly because I have forgotten to turn late again. Yeah, so that's the end of this video. Like, sub, dislike, comment, whatever. Comment, whatever, and I'll see you later. Okay, good.